guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this look right here. This is my second Valentine's Day look for any of y'all who want to see how I get this done. I just recently did the blues and the peachy colors on the first Valentine's tutorial, and I have one more, so it's going to be 3 looks. This is the 2 out of 3, and it's like this. So if you want to see how I get this look, it has glitter, pinks, golds. So like I was saying, this is very popular for Valentine's Day, and yes, if you ain't got a boyfriend, you will find a boyfriend. Okay, so that being said, if you want to see how I get this look, please keep watching, guys, and let's get started.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with this primer I got off of shopmissy.com. Everything's $1, and it was $1. And it's an eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it in. Blend it all in. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that primer with the shade right here. It's called in the shade Beige. I can't even speak. I'm gonna go ahead and set that so it'll be easier to blend in my eyeshadows. And I will be using the Huda Beauty palettes for this eye look. So go ahead and set it really good so you won't have no patchy spots. So I'm going to grab my Morphe fluffy blending brush. It doesn't have a number, it's just from the Morphe set. And I pointed at Flamingo, but I'm not going to be using Flamingo first. I'm going to be using Shy. It's that light pinkish shade, and that's going to be my transition color. I'm going to be that one right there. And I'm going to go ahead and pack that on my crease, and that's going to be my transition color. I'm going to blend it in well, because you know we need to blend, blend, blend. Go ahead and blend that well and make sure everything is even. And blend it out evenly. So now I'm going to grab the Flamingo shade, and I'm just going to go over that Shy shade to make it more darker, make the crease a little more darker, and let the pinks pop out because it is Valentine's Day. So now I'm going to grab this concealer. Both of my eyes are done, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer palette, and I'm going to use the banana shade to carve out my my lid, so we can create a cut crease. And sometimes it's good to look down or straight at something whenever you're cutting your carving your cut crease. I cannot speak. Because whenever you look straight, you can see how it's gonna look when your eye is open. Because if you look down, you can't really tell, but you can, when you look down, you can see where your crease is, but whenever you're looking straight, you can see how far you need to carve it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just taking my time and carving it out. And now that's done, so I'm going to grab the next glitter, and it is in the it's shade, I guess shade 05. It's the gold one. And I'm grabbing the next glitter glue, and I'm just gonna trace my crease that I already carved with that glue, and just pack on the gold glitter on there. This glue is very good, and it's affordable price. I'm just gonna pack on the glitter, and I'm gonna do this in steps. I'm not just gonna put the glue all on my eyelid at once, because I don't want it to dry or anything. I want it to be all even, the same consistency, stuck the same, not some parts with less glitter. So I'm gonna pack it on in parts. So I'm gonna do that first inner corner, and now I'm putting more glue towards the middle, and then there I will go all the way to the end now. And I'm just gonna pack it on all over there. And the glitter, you might want to just like I poured it in the cap. I just sprinkled some out in the cap, so I wouldn't have to be dealing with going and putting it and taking it out, so it could be more faster and my glue wouldn't dry. I just poured it in the cap and packed it on. So here I'm just outlining my crease. I'm darkening up that pink flamingo shade to carve out that crease a little more. So I'm using a Morphe pencil brush to do that. Just carve it to make it pop. Now I'll just be putting some gel eyeliner on, and I'm using the Maybelline and Black is Black. Just create my wing, pull it in, fill it in, and that is your wing liner. Okay, so eyes are done, liner's done. I'm going to grab that red shade, which is called Man Eater, and I'm going to grab a pencil brush by Morphe. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right under my waterline. I'm going to blend it out under my waterline. It's a pretty red shade, and it brings out my eyeballs because my eyeballs are light, so I like how it looks. So just go ahead and blend that out so it can look nice. Same thing on the other eye. I'm just making sure everything is blended out well so it won't look like you just put a line of eyeshadow under your eye. In order to look flawless, you need to blend good. So now I'm grabbing this MILANI pressed powder and I'm going to use it to contour my face, and it is in the shade Caramel, and I will list all the products I have used in the description box below. Just carve out them cheekbones. Look at her work. And I'm gonna contour my temples and just blend it out well. Okay, so I'm gonna blend that out. Make sure everything looks nice and even, no harsh lines. Just blend, blend, blend. I'm also gonna contour my jawline. And I'm gonna grab this Morphe small little shader brush, and I'm gonna contour my nose with that. I'm gonna make two parallel lines on my nose, and then I'm gonna blend them out. Blend, 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 blend. I'm also gonna contour the tip of my nose. I'm gonna do like a little triangle and then a line to make it look like a little button nose. I'm gonna dance a little bit because I'm feeling the music. I'm gonna grab my NYX HD powder, and it is in the shade Banana, and I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen up my contour line with that, and also my nose. I'm gonna put that in between that contour I did so it can pop, and I'm also gonna, as I said, I'm gonna sharpen up my contour. I'm gonna go right under so it can pop, 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 so it can be popping for Valentine's Day, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set there a little bit, And I'm going to use these two shades right here for blush, and this is the Blush Revolution palette. And I will list, like I said, everything down below for y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and put that blush on. And I'm using a e.l.f. blush brush. And I like to put a little bit on my forehead. Well, I just use whatever's left on of product on the brush to put it on my forehead. And then this is the Physicians Formula little highlighter palette. It has 4 little shades. And it looks like that. And it's a really good highlighting product from the drugstore. And I'll be using my Morphe highlighting brush. And I'll just grab that champagne shade and just pack it on. Look how pretty that is. So I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones. Y'all can put as much highlighter as y'all want. I like to put this much on. Sometimes I'll go excessive, and now I'm just wiping off that powder I was baking my nose and my contour with. And then I'm like, oh, I need some more highlight. So I just put a dab more. Now I'm gonna grab a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna grab that champagne color still, and I'm gonna put a little dot on my nose, and I'm gonna highlight my nose with it. I'm gonna go on the bridge of my nose. And then that little dot right there so it can shine. Shine bright like a diamond. And then, of course, highlight the inner corner. And I'm using the same shade, that champagne silver shade. I'm just blending out with the Beauty Blender that nose contour so it won't look so harsh. And then I'm grabbing the Sephora lip in the shade. It is in the shade Orchid Luster. And just from Sephora. That's a really pretty color, and it goes with the pinks and that we're using for this Valentine's look. And my lips are all unshaped, uneven, so I take time to try to get them as even as possible. So lips are done. And I'm singing because I'm jamming and I'm ready for Valentine's. So I'm going to use my Slaying Spray by GERARD Cosmetics, and I'm going to slay that face. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.